Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, backed by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505
in the AM with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
We expect good teams, good players to do good things. And they don't get the credit they deserve at times because that's just part of sports. The best player, the best team, they should be doing their job. They should be handling their business. But yesterday was a statement Sunday for 2 teams in the NFC. And is anyone close to these teams? Not just in the NFC, but in the NFL right now. Because they went out there, they handled their business, and it is 2 dramatically different quarterbacks, but it's 2 teams. They look at top to bottom, and is anyone close to the talent level that they have in the NFL? What it do, everyone? Welcome into the opening drive, a Monday morning for you. JJ Buck, A. Marie, with you on 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal, and catch us on ProView Networks as well. The teams I'm talking about, the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Philadelphia 48-22 over the New York Giants. San Francisco 35-7 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. By the way, San Francisco did that with Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, the final pick of the NFL draft, a rookie quarterback executing the offense, keeping the Niners looking like a juggernaut football team. Defensively, we knew how good they were. Now, Deebo Samuel goes down with the ankle. That's something to watch over the next few weeks, but the Niners are 9-4. The Eagles have already clinched a playoff spot. They are 12-1, running away from everyone. And I want to start with the Philadelphia Eagles. And in games that you are favored in, it's not that simple, because we'll go through a lot in the NFL. We'll talk about the Cowboys game. We'll talk about the Vikings game, even though they were not favored in that contest. But this league will get you any given Sunday, week to week. But for Philadelphia, just consistently put out the performances they have this season, it has been unbelievable. A.J. Brown goes over 1,000 yards. Miles Sanders, Jalen Hurts continue to dominate in the rushing game. Jalen Hurts putting an MVP season together. That is what makes you believe in a team, and they leave no doubt. And we saw that from the Eagles and 49ers yesterday.
I felt like we saw who probably is going to be the NFC Championship yesterday, JJ. I know it's still a couple weeks, 2 months away, but man, and the Eagles do not take the pedal off the gas either. You know, sometimes teams, when they're just crushing you, prevent defense, they let up. The Eagles are like, nope, we're making a statement. We're not taking our pedal off the gas at all. They are going to be hard to stop, and I don't know if anyone can actually stop them.
And where do you start with Philadelphia? Especially offensively, the way Jalen Hurts is playing, he's playing clean football. He has two playmakers, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. The run game has been phenomenal with Miles Sanders. He's an element of that run game. So offensively, they're fantastic. And then defensively, we know that the Giants they've already beat, and they're on the downslide. You know, they're playing for their season. They have one last hurrah, the Giants against the Commanders next week when you're looking at the NFC wildcard race, because the Commanders and Giants both 7-5-1. Commanders had a bye week this weekend. But going in, you just knew they had no chance. Like, where's the offense going to come from?
No chance.
Saquon Barkley popped up on the injury report late in the week, which has got to be frustrating because without him, they do not have much of a spark in offense. But it's what you said is they don't let up on the gas. Because we're going to talk about a team in Kansas City that started to sleepwalk and found themselves in a one-possession game against Russell Wilson and Nathaniel Hackett in Denver. But Philadelphia, there's not a weakness on their team. They're going to get Dallas Goedert back. Defensively, Cameron Gardner-Johnson hasn't been playing. They're just moving things around in the secondary, filling those holes. It was an unbelievable performance. And, yeah, we're talking about the best record in the NFC, but it's a reminder that yesterday, and we're having this conversation with Brock Purdy, y'all. Brock Purdy starting his first ever NFL game, becoming the first rookie quarterback to beat Tom Brady.
That's insane.
And I'm not hesitating anymore when I think about San Francisco. Like, you can't. That roster is too good. Even without Deebo Samuel, I think we'll just see Christian McCaffrey take more of his role. Maybe Mason, more of a traditional running back role, so Kyle Shanahan will move those pieces around. But those two teams, who's going to stop them? We can have a conversation about the Dallas Cowboys, but even with Brock Purdy at quarterback, that defense is unbelievable in San Francisco. And it just feels like yesterday, and there were games that, even with Brock Purdy at quarterback, I don't think a lot of us thought Tampa Bay had a lot left in the tank. But going into Week 15 next weekend, who's close to these two teams? And not just in NFC, but we can start throwing some AFC.
No, absolutely. You had me stunned for a second. Teams maybe I thought even like a week ago would be up there in the talks. But the Eagles have dominated all season. I mean, I don't even think the Cowboys or the Minnesota Vikings or whatever are coming close to those teams right now. And I know it's week to week, but still, the rosters and both sides of the ball. Just no way.
Well, the Eagles, they are 12-1. They clinched a playoff spot for San Francisco. They moved to 9-4. They've already been 4-0 in a division. You saw Seattle have a hiccup against Carolina. We'll have to talk about the NFC South slot because the Panthers are still in contention to win that division with the Buccaneers, with the Falcons. Someone is going to host a home playoff game from that division and probably end up playing the Dallas Cowboys in the first round. And the Cowboys will have to go on the road to face one of those NFC South messes. 505-246-0610. That is the phone number to get involved this morning. You can hit us up on the social media. It's at @PartTimeBro, @_JJ Buck. And of course, with that phone number, you can send us a text. Get involved, have some fun this morning. The powers in the NFL, Philadelphia, San Francisco, is anyone close? And what in the world has happened with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this season? Todd Bowles, Tom Brady, talked a lot about getting their ass kicked yesterday. That was the common theme for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are not better off with Todd Bowles as their head coach. We got a lot of NFL to get to. Lobos, what a weekend it was at the pit. Saturday, Lobo men beating UTSA, improving to 9-0. The Aggies come in on the women's side to complete the Rio Grande rivalry series this weekend. Lobo women a 65-64 victory in what was a nail-biter in the second half, as Jody Adams, head coach at New Mexico State, has reignited the rivalry on the women's side. But it's a quick turnaround for the men. They're playing San Francisco tonight. We'll talk about that game and just how much hype should there be with this basketball team. They're 9-0. They have 2 really good wins. A great road win at St. Mary's. By the way, St. Mary's beat San Diego State neutral site game on Saturday, which is good for the Lobos because San Diego State's going to be fine. Lobos still will play the Aztecs in conference play, but it makes that St. Mary's road win just that much better when we're talking about rankings and resumes. That's a real deal. Lobos are 9-0. They're stacked from top to bottom. We'll get your thoughts on Lobo basketball. Got plenty of takes from the weekend. We'll look at the Mountain West scoreboard. But the NFL down the stretch, playoff spots being clinched, teams falling off a cliff. One of those teams that had to use every last ounce in the tank was the Dallas Cowboys to get the job done against the Houston Texans. We'll talk about the Cowboys. Look at some of the other standout storylines in the NFL. This is the opening drive here on 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great
They had
futures.
left in the tank. Knock off the Houston Texans. Yes, knock off the Texans 27-23 yesterday. That was the Super Bowl for Lovie Smith and his Texans.
Oh my
they were
gosh.
locked in. They came in, two quarterback system. They're throwing everything at the Dallas Cowboys. And a 98-yard drive at the end, capped off by Ezekiel Elliott's touchdown. Dak Prescott turned it on late, 6 of 7 on that final drive. Is that another 98-yard drive this weekend?
Yes.
First
Yes,
Baker
JJ.
Mayfield,
JJ?
then Dak Prescott.
And I just want to let everyone know out there, the basic better did pick the Texans to cover. Just let you know. And the Jets. So there you go. Those
Better.
are my picks
Hopefully
of the
you
week.
were listening on Saturday. Name
Except the
3
Chiefs
players.
let me know.
Yeah.
Covering.
You're going to have games like that. And there's going to be a lot of overreaction in the moment because we do the whole power rankings thing throughout the week. Who do you believe? Dallas Cowboys are still the third best team in the NFC. They're a 10-win team. They had to dig a little deep. It happens. It's sports. Sometimes you get complacent. Sometimes the team comes to play. And the Houston Texans did. They came out with a game plan that worked for them. This wild Davis Mills, Jeff Driscoll, 2-quarterback set. But Dallas turned it on at the very last second to get the victory. And that's all that matters, is finding ways to win games and put yourself in position to be successful. Now, the Cowboys are going to have to go on the road in the first round of the playoffs. And what we're seeing with Philadelphia is they're not going to slip up. They're not going to give Dallas a chance to run them down in that division and get a home playoff game.
JJ, I am so excited. I think that's the game I'm most excited for on Christmas Eve too. The Eagles head to the Dallas. Oh,
So there's an opportunity. It's a 12-1 football team in the Philadelphia Eagles, a 10-3 football team in the Dallas Cowboys. But I think Philadelphia, as we mentioned, San Francisco, even with Brock Purdy, have pushed themselves away from everyone else right now. But the Dallas Cowboys will have something to say. They are the third best team, and I'm okay with games like that because it's a long season. Even on bad football teams, you got a lot of people still putting in the work. Bad coach still knows more about football than I'll ever know in my life. And you saw that with the Houston Texans yesterday. And the game plan that they put together, putting a shock into the Dallas Cowboys. And it's, can you find a way to overcome one of those moments when you're about to get got on a Sunday? And Dallas was able to. Now it took them to that final drive of the game. But they get it done, beating the Houston Texans 27-23. Tony Pollard, Zeke Elliott, another good game. That combination is working well. They are doing a good job of managing the reps of both those running backs. Ezekiel Elliott, stop talking about his contract. He's efficient. He's effective right now. He's working well, Tony Pollard. Dak Prescott making plays downfield when he has to. Like, the Cowboys are in a really good position. Another fact, we're not just spending an entire weekend talking about Odell Beckham Jr. Just move on. It would have been cool to have Odell Beckham, sure. Could he still be a Cowboy next season? It's possible. But Dallas is in a really good spot right now. Found a way, got it done, able to move on from there. And when you look at the NFC, if it's Philadelphia, if it's San Francisco, it's the Dallas Cowboys, it's open after that, y'all. And one of the teams that's coming, and you best pay attention, is the Detroit Lions. And what the Detroit Lions are doing offensively. Right now, I look at Detroit, I look at Minnesota, and I kind of get the vibe of that Spider-Man meme. It's two Spider-Mans pointing at each other, because they feel like really similar teams. Because they can be so explosive offensively.
Totally.
Giant question marks defensively, and that's a problem now for the Vikings. Yeah, they're beat up. Harrison Smith was out. They're just not a good defense. They have a negative point differential for a 10-win team. That's a problem.
That secondary is and has been atrocious.
So talk to me about that game, Marie, our Vikings insider. The Lions go in 2-point favorites. Everyone loves
Vegas
on them.
loves that, yeah.
Vegas was loving on them. But just how slow and sloppy the Vikings were to start the game. We're talking about
unreal.
Dalvin Cook. He was trying to throw a jump pass, right? Was that a jump pass? That he
Okay,
ended up
first of
fumbling on
all,
first and
that
goal?
changed the whole game. But the turnover that Dalvin Cook had when they were in the red zone, I can't remember what it was, but
it looked like he was going to throw a pass.
He wasn't even. I don't know if people listening if they were watching, but it's not. Kirk hands off to Dalvin Cook, and he has it vertical. The
Yeah, 'cause
football.
I think he was going to do a jump pass.
And he was like,
And then it wasn't there, and he's like, I don't know what to do.
We're on radio, so I can't do the Dalvin Cook impression for you. But it was.
Do it on ProView.
How are you 10-3 and making mistakes like that when you just have to clinch the North and you're in a good spot for the playoffs like that? You can't be doing that. That's ridiculous.
So they
How's Kirk Cousins have over 400 yards? Justin Jefferson, best receiver in the league, have over 200 yards. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
They were chasing because they were down 21-7. They're chasing the game.
And then as I got in this morning, I showed you that clip. And I know I'm a fan, but I'm talking about it was so bizarre.
Yeah. So, well, here's what got the Vikings in that hole.
The
First and goal
turnover.
fumble,
Yeah.
turnover.
Yeah.
You gave up a 42-yard run on
A fake punt. Yep. You can't be making these mistakes in December. This isn't
We had
December
7
football.
points against the Lions
And
late in the third quarter.
Let's clap it up. The Lions they are a better team than when the Vikings first faced them. I will give them that. But you are spot on when you say the Minnesota Vikings and Detroit Lions are the same teams. 'Cause
And one team has 6 wins and one team has
both are
10.
deep. I thought it was gonna be a shootout, right? So, but like it was secondaries on both ends. Dear God, it was atrocious.
Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about him as being the quarterback of the future for the Detroit Lions, and he's in an unbelievable moment right, yeah. Goff, 300-yard mark for the second straight week. He hasn't thrown an interception in the past 5 games. He's hitting deep passes. Jamison Williams, a rookie out of Alabama. He was a first-round pick, y'all, coming off the ACL.
I know, I was happy for him.
DJ Shark, Amon-Ra St. Brown didn't even have one of his games because Jared Goff was just spreading around, throwing darts all across the field. And you're sitting there going, wait a second.
Just big plays.
The 6 and 7 Detroit Lions, they're coming because the Giants are falling hard. The Seattle Seahawks falling hard. Who's in that game? The Carolina Panthers? And we're saying, and like I said, we have those moments. It's a week-to-week league.
Of course.
But you can't be doing that when you're still chasing a wild card spot, losing to the Carolina Panthers, especially when everyone's telling you you're the winners. You got the best. It's Pete Carroll, coach of the year. It's Geno Smith. He's better than Russell Wilson. Didn't look like it yesterday when wasn't able to make enough plays to Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf. But you best believe in this Detroit Lions team because they are scary good offensively. They played good defense yesterday. Because when you look at that game, I get the numbers. They're a bend but don't break type of defense right now.
No.
Because it came down to, it was 21-7 late third quarter. And so you knew Kirk Cousins was going to have to drop back, throw that football. He had unbelievable numbers. But take me through, because I saw that clip. Justin Jefferson.
There was
Did they blow it dead?
They
What
blew
happened?
the play dead. I don't know if anyone saw this. There's about 4 minutes left. And in true Minnesota Viking fashion this season, you know, we had to have that game-winning drive in the fourth quarter to catch up and probably win the game. I don't even know, because I watch Red Zone too at this point. Like in general, I just try to watch Red Zone. But they bombs it down. Justin Jefferson gets past a couple DBs, goes down, scores a touchdown, and then they didn't call it a touchdown. They just called it a dead play. They didn't review it or anything. It
He
so
never went down.
It was
He
so
never
bizarre,
stepped
and it
out.
was a typical sick Justin Jefferson catch. But it was.
It was 31-16
I don't
at
believe
that
in
moment.
stuff.
Right? So it would have made it a one.
Yeah,
game.
correct.
And that was just another bizarre moment.
There
in
was
the
just
second half.
bizarre, and I
Justin
don't
Jefferson
believe
scored a
games are
touchdown.
rigged. I don't believe any of that.
Did they just assume he stepped out of bounds?
Yeah, but I don't
that's
understand
the
why they
only
didn't
thing I
review
can
the
think of.
play. It was so bizarre. It was a bizarre game.
Because if they blow it dead, I think that's the end regardless.
Yeah, but it was just, there were a lot of bizarre moments in that game yesterday, and good for Detroit.
And the Detroit Lions
And I hope.
at the New York Jets, at the Carolina Panthers, versus Chicago, at the
I mean-
Packers. That's a gettable schedule.
That's a gettable schedule, yeah.
Because the New York Jets, as much as you want to talk about Mike White, they're not scoring touchdowns.
He left in an ambulance. I don't know if anyone saw that.
Ambulance?
Last night. I don't know if anyone.
I know he got beat up.
No,
I didn't know
he left
in
the
an
game in an
ambulance.
ambulance. Yeah, it was bad.
Well,
I hope he's okay. I didn't see any updates yet when I came in, but
Get
he
into
left.
that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sunday, Lions at the
So the
Jets.
Bills.
There's going to be Zach Wilson, there's going to be Joe Flacco, Mike White.
Oh my God.
Leaving everything on the field in that snowy, windy, blistery game in Buffalo, where the Bills were winners yesterday. But that Lions hype, it's no longer just, oh, it's fun, it's the Lions. It's like they are coming.
How excited
Because
for
right
them.
now, I get it. Defensively, not great. But I'm taking the Lions over the Seahawks. I'm taking the Lions over the Giants.
That
taking
defensive
the Lions
front
over
line
the
is
Commanders right now.
very, very good.
Believe. That was a moment to believe in yesterday. 505-246-0610. That is the 377 Brewery hotline. You can also send a text to get involved this morning. A ton to get to from another fantastic NFL Sunday. And just massive stories this morning in the sports world when we're talking about locally. We'll get into the Lobos. Busy weekend at the Pit, both Saturday and Sunday. Some breaking news involving college football and basketball coaches. It is the opening drive here on ProView Networks and 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Hey, it's Jeff Symbieta. Business owners get it. Their computers, network, and remote.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Everguard Roofing and Solar. For nearly 20 years, Everguard Roofing and Solar has been working with New Mexicans to enhance their homes and businesses. For all your roofing and solar needs in New Mexico, call 505-821-9543. Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth that's real tough, backed by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
The Sports Animal.
Global Men improved to 9-0 on the season, the first time since 2012-13. New Mexico is one of 9 in the nation. 94-76 was the final on Saturday afternoon from the pit. It was a weird game. The first half, there was some good rhythm. There was one point where the Lobos, they had a stretch where they forced 6 turnovers, went on a 20-2 run, but UTSA was 4 of 6 from 3, so it prevented the Lobos from blowing away the Roadrunners in the first half. people going, man, this is just lacking. UTSA just hit shots in that first half. And the Lobos were in control. They were leading by double digits. They took away a 3-point shot in the second half, ran away from the Roadrunners. And when you look at this Lobo men's team right now, where do you start if you're an opponent? Morris Udeze, Josiah Alec inside have been really good. In transition, with the guards, with Alec running the court, they're hard to stop. And then the guard play with Jamal Mashburn and Jalen House, it was phenomenal. And Jalen House, the way he started the game, he was on fire on Saturday. The Lobos, because of that, when you have the post play inside, when you have the forwards running the floor, putting that much pressure on opponents, they're going to shoot a ton of free throws. Got a little foul happy in the second half to UTSA, and really so overall, a lot of whistles. The Lobos were 36 of 46 from the free throw line. Morris Udeze, 24 points. He was 10 of 13 at the foul line. You're starting center, hitting free throws. Mentioned Jalen House's line, 21 points, 7 assists. He was 4 or 5 from 3. Jamal Mashburn, a quiet 18. All that dude does is scoring double figures. Josiah Alec, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks in the game. This team, 1 through 5, they got scores. They can play you multiple ways. Tonight, San Francisco, 9:30, it's a late one. Tune in on the UNM Lobo Radio Network over on News Radio KKOB. It's opening drive here on 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal. JJ Buck, A-Marie. It's bowl week. BYU SMU, Saturday, University Stadium, 5:30. Tom wants to talk about the Lobos. Tom, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey, JJ, this is ART, not Tom.
Oh, what's up, Art?
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good, good. Very good. So I was telling Anne-Marie yesterday, I was just floating on a computer. And you know how Jerry Poppy does this, like, predictions per week before March Madness?
Yeah.
So he had 3 schools from Mountain West, San Diego State, UNLV, and UNM. But he had UNM in the South in a really hard regions where that spot there, Brad, top 6 teams in that region. So I'm hoping that UNM can keep the same momentum and they get a better seed.
All right, sorry, but you got something going on with the phone there, but it's way early for the Lobos. And if they have a good conference season, they can push San Diego State. Right now, the Lobos are the second best team in the Mountain West. If you want to say that they're better than San Diego State right now because of the common opponent, where the Lobos beat St. Mary's at St. Mary's. San Diego State lost to St. Mary's in a neutral site game this Saturday in Phoenix. That's a fair question. Like, that's not a crazy comment. Those are the 2 best teams in the Mountain West Conference right now. UNLV feels like they're doing the same thing as the Lobos, just handling their business as the season goes on. Came into the season, I thought, all right, this Lobo team, top 4 regardless. Now we're talking top 2 in Mountain West play, and it's not crazy. House and Mashburn, it's a legit backcourt combo. Udeze and Alec, grown men in the post that are good on both ends of the floor. And then you're just filling this spot. And Javante Johnson gets a start, good glue guy. He can get hot every once in a while, hit some threes. Length, he'll play defense. Donovan Dent coming in off the bench. The pieces fit so well with this team. They're good on both ends of the floor. Tonight's a good test. San Francisco, they're 8-2. Look at some of the numbers right now. They're at 103 in Ken Palm. Lobos are 81. This is a solid game. Team's kind of close in what they've done in the non-conference so far. You had a quick turnaround. You're on a plane. In these games, you always like to see how a team handles it. When you come in right after a game, quick road trip. So tonight, Lobos, San Francisco, it's a 9:30 tip-off. It's part of the Jack Jones Hoop Fest. No TV. So you can tune in. Robert Porter, Hunter Green over on News Radio KKOB. They'll get going at 9 o'clock. Or there is a stream, which you do have to pay for if you want to watch the Lobo game tonight. You can find that on the Lobos website when you look at the schedule or the Jack Jones Hoop Fest. But what they are showing you, Saturday is a game, yeah, they should have controlled that game. They are that much better than UTSA right now. But again, when you talk about handling your business, making a statement, what this team is doing offensively this season is really impressive. So the hype's going to continue to grow, and why not? They're 9-0. All the pieces fit. We'll see how it goes. Now for New Mexico State, everything's still swirling around that program. The Aggies are on the road at Duquesne in Pittsburgh. DeShandre Washington, Xavier Pinson, John Gordon, the trio represented three of five Aggies that scored in double digits. Gordon had his first double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds. So with everything that is still swirling around this team, players that are not traveling, players that are back in the lineup with Issei Muhammad, he led all scorers with 17 points. He knocked down all 7 of his field goal attempts. The Aggies were victorious 73-60 as they're going through the motions on and off the court, but finding a way to be successful on the court with the mess that they still have to deal with, because it is a mess that they are part of creating. Don't get that twisted as we have that conversation. But they're right back at it at St. Mary's on Wednesday. It's coast to coast. They went from Santa Clara all the way to Pennsylvania and going back to Cali. They are 5-3. Of course, yesterday it was Lobos Aggies. The only basketball you're going to see between those two this year was on the women's side. Lobo wins 65-64 victory. Now Molly Kaiser, Aggie guard, had a shot at the end of regulation, came up short. It was a really good defensive possession for the Lobos in the final seconds to defend, force the ball out of play. 2.3 seconds left. Aggies inbound, contested shot, comes up short. It was a nail-biter of the game. Jody Adams down on the Las Cruces has reignited the Lobo Aggie rivalry. On the women's side, a series that has been dominated by UNM, but it was split by the home teams this season. 505-246-0610 is the phone number. Talk Lobo basketball. It was a busy weekend at the pit. Lobo men against San Francisco tonight. And the hype just keeps on growing. And why the heck not? All the pieces fit. Inside, outside transition. Defensively, New Mexico State men getting a victory at Duquesne, and what we saw between the Lobos and Aggies on the women's side yesterday. It's opening drive here at 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by ASRC Federal.
So we approach the halfway point of the second half. Penny Hashigan's behind the defense now. A chance to knot this. It's a 2-goal game as Penny Hashigan gets a beauty from her sister Maddie Hashigan.
Well, here it's still 14-7, 3rd and 15. Montoya, it's just a draw. Stovall breaks one. He gets a block, and there it is, first down. How about Stovall? But I'll tell you what, it was the block of Makai Gonzalez that sprung that one free.
The stiffness in those balls they got today.
Pascal Bell's going to keep it. He sees a huge hole up the middle. Now he cuts to the sideline. He's got one more man to beat. Pascal Bell is going to go in for the touchdown. No, they marked him short.
For her team, she feeds that one.
Wow, great ball, Ed.
Savannah Sanchez, can she get number 2? She dishes it to Solis.
Unselfish. How unselfish was that play?
Amazing.
What a beautiful ball dished off for the guaranteed goal. I love it.
Help these guys out.
He's out in motion at the top. They'll hand it up the middle instead. Huge hole. He's shot out of a cannon, and he is in. It's a touchdown for Andres Villalobos.
Castro go. There's the screen. It's complete. Oh, he escapes the first tackler, breaks a tackle. Nothing but green, rumbling, stumbling. He could go all the way. That's Kenneth Size. Sizes up the end zone for 6. With the body language, Jackson was to the sideline. He gave the coach a little bit of a handshake. Oh.
Interception right into the hands of Gabe Pino, and Pino's off to the races. It's a touchdown for Volcano Vista. It's a pick 6 for Pino. Fires score on a 47-yard run for Villalobos. The extra point was no good, and it's 14-6. Smashed it up. Byron Cooper alongside 30-yard line. So this will be started. He's going to keep it. This is Cordova looking for some room. Cordova's got some room. He cuts back up the middle. Can they chase him down? No. T-Sizzle is going to the house. It's a touchdown for Tristan Cordova.
Every time I see Cordova.
Lovington can be dangerous from here.
We'll see what they do. Lucas Contreras, he goes for goal, and he's got it! He's done that twice in his career, and this time it puts his team ahead on the Hope Christian Huskies. Welcome back here. Right on time for the second half. He goes for goal, and he makes it!
Are you kidding me? Brian Ramirez saw the keeper sleeping, and he just did him right off the kickoff. Oh my goodness.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better.
Hornets head coach Chris Beard arrested on a third-degree assault charge against a family member. Statement from the University of Texas. The university is aware of the situation regarding Chris Beard. We are continuing to gather information and monitoring the legal process. What you do. But a blanket statement that you acknowledge issues going on. Texas plays Rice tonight. Chris Beard was arrested early Monday morning. An Austin police spokesman told CBS Sports Beard was arrested and booked at 4:18 local time on a third-degree charge of assault against a family member.
Gosh.
Beard is in his second season with Longhorns after his run against Texas Tech. This situation is going to get ugly for Chris Beard, who won't be coaching basketball for a little while. You have that headline just coming down, one of the best teams in the country.
Jeez,
their head
that's
coach
awful.
getting arrested, and then started seeing a lot of things that were vague about Mike Leach yesterday. Like Mike Leach photos, no prayers to Mike Leach, like what's going on? Apparently, the Mississippi State head football coach Mike Leach had a serious medical incident. He's in the hospital.
Oh my gosh.
And former Lobo, their defensive coordinator, Zach Arnett, was named the interim head coach. That's how serious it is they already named Zach Arnett the interim head coach because they're getting ready to play a bowl game. They're going to play against Illinois on January 1st. So they got some time. Zach Arnett's going to be leading the team right now. Mike Leach, 61 years old. He was taken by an ambulance to the University of Mississippi Medical Center in Jackson, which is about 125 miles away from Mississippi State. I haven't heard anything else. I've seen a bunch of like cryptic posts.
I didn't see either.
Like people post, like
oh my gosh.
people in the college football world posting like Mike Leach photos, prayers up for the family. So he suffered a serious medical incident. So there's a both end of the spectrums there as Chris Beard, Texas coach, gets arrested. Third-degree assault charge against a family member. That happened this morning. And then Mike Leach going to the hospital over the weekend. So Zach Arnett, former Lobo, the interim coach, while Mike Leach gets that taken care of. We do know the character that Mike Leach is. His offense, his press conferences become legendary. So that occurred over the weekend. 505-246-0610 is the phone number and text line. JJ Buck, A. Murray with you. Of course, it is New Mexico Bowl week.
Big week.
BYU, SMU be in town over the next couple of days. New Mexico Bowl primetime ABC.
That's what I'm talking about, JJ.
Saturday, 5:30.
Beautiful football weather.
Get your tickets, enjoy it. The best game you're going to see at University Stadium this season. It is.
SMU, right now when I was at the sports bet yesterday, they were at -1. SMU.
Over-unders.
Yeah, it's high.
It's the highest of the
60
weekend.
something?
The bowl games. Obviously, I think we had 2 games Friday, like 3 games on Saturday with bowl season underway. Big opportunity for the New Mexico Bowl, getting a primetime slot. So that's usually where the Las Vegas Bowl is.
So awesome.
But because the Raiders were flexed out of Sunday Night Football, that pushes the timeline back. So the Raiders and Rebels, if you did not know, play on separate fields in Allegiant Stadium. The Raiders have a grass field. The Rebels have a turf field. And so they have to swap those fields out, and thus the timing of it pushes the Vegas Bowl back. Huge opportunity for the New Mexico Bowl, this community, to be in primetime ABC 5:30. Tickets on sale right now. Just get your hand warmers, get your jacket, throw in your beanie.
Oh, it'll be so nice.
Enjoy
Perfect
the game.
football
Great
weather.
matchup.
Beautiful
BYU,
weather.
SMU.
It's gonna be great.
Probably take the over. Enjoy it.
Gosh.
So go to the sports
That's a lot
book
of points.
for the game. Head
I'll
on
do it.
down and then sweat it out.
And that's
Why
what-
not?
I'm telling you, that's what makes it so fun.
Just sweat it out. Take the over. We got some great gifts for you as well this week.
Oh yeah, we got to.
As we head towards the holiday season, we got
I'm really jealous of this.
I don't know. I like this one a lot. We have 2 separate all-in autograph gifts today. So stay tuned over the next couple of hours. We'll tell you here shortly. The first one is $25 all-in autographs gift certificate, and the winners last week and the winners this week. So last week, those 5 winners, someone won $100. One of the winners this week will win $100 on top of your $25 gift card. But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Mystery box. So we have 2 separate all-in autograph things. First one will give away that $25 gift card, and the second one is a mystery box. You'll have your opportunity to pick a box, and there's an autographed jersey in the box.
Come on. That's so cool.
I might have had a chance to peek at a couple of them.
Yeah, how'd you get to look at the mystery boxes?
Every once in a while, JJ Buck can pull some strings. I'm not quite Jeff
Okay,
Symbieta
so
around.
we're giving away in the next, in the 8 and 9 o'clock hour, an all-in autographs gift certificate, and then a mystery box.
So we'll do, in the 8 o'clock hour, the mystery box, 9 o'clock hour, the $25 gift certificate, with the possibility to be a $100 winner. Sounds pretty good to me.
That's very exciting.
Ahead of the holiday season. You can treat yourself. It could be a great gift. But if you win it for yourself, it's okay. We got you covered. Speaking of having you covered, two best teams in football are in the NFC, and they made statements yesterday. A couple get-by games, but sometimes you got to do that. It's a week-to-week league. Global basketball, whew, what a weekend it was. JJ Buck Gamery, Adrian, ProView Networks, and right here on 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView.
Now, voted the best sports show in New Mexico for 5 years running. This is the opening drive with three-time New Mexico Sportscaster of the Year, Jeff Symbieta, and JJ Bach.
How is it possible to feel this good about a team with Brock Purdy at quarterback? Mr. Irrelevant looked relevant yesterday. Aggressive, making plays, running for a touchdown. Pressure, not too much for Brock Purdy. 16 of 21, 185 yards, 2 touchdown passes, and a rushing touchdown. He became just the second quarterback since 1950 to throw for 2 touchdowns and rush for 1 in the opening half of his first career start. And who did he beat? Tom Brady. Yeah, the Bucs have some problems. They got a Swiss cheese defense, a lot of players injured. But offensively, they've been a disaster this season. It has not been better with Todd Bowles at the helm than Bruce Arians. But it's the depth of that 49ers roster. Deebo Samuel, he gets hurt, short week. That's going to be a question mark, but you just see Christian McCaffrey picking up some of that slack. A little more pressure on the quarterback. You lose a weapon like Deebo Samuel. What we saw yesterday from San Francisco, 35-7 over Tampa Bay. Philadelphia, 48-22 over the Giants. When teams make statements like that, pay attention. When they leave no doubt, it's not easy to do in that league. We take for granted good teams and good players doing good things. San Francisco, Philadelphia made big-time statements yesterday. And even with Brock Purdy at quarterback, I don't know how you say that there's anyone in the league of San Francisco and Philadelphia right now. Not just the NFC, but even in the AFC. You know, Cincinnati coming? Yes, they are. Is KC still that team with Patrick Mahomes? Yeah.
Yes.
Josh Allen, the Bills, they'll be fine. But utter domination. And we can have that conversation, too, about how you want to judge Kansas City, because they were up 27-0.
Well, they started taking
that
pedal
was
off the gas.
dominating.
Like
and it kind of started sleepwalking. A couple of receptions for Patrick Mahomes.
they
and
were.
you're like, wait a second.
Yeah.
You're letting Russell Wilson throw
Prevent
touchdown
defense,
passes?
Yeah.
Did he? He had 3?
Yeah. You know what, JJ?
Where's the bathroom update?
I think
Number of bathrooms in his house
Okay.
for his touchdown passes. Get the update. Amory, you get that. We'll
Next
get to the
break,
phones.
I will let you know.
505-246-0610. JJ Buck, Amory with you. Bowl week. We got you covered. Saturday, BYU SMU. Jeff Symbieta a little busy. Also, winners and losers have to step in, have to step up to the plate. I got your NFL winners and losers this morning as well. Let's get to the phones. Edward in the opening drive. What's going on, Edward?
Bonjour. J'étais ravi. Translated from French, good morning. I was thoroughly elated with the World Cup results.
What a
the whole
Friday
country, the Frenchies, continue to deliver. There was about 5 bad calls that they benefited from, but we'll take it.
A missed
And yeah, you know more about it than I do, JJ. But that was impressive. And then they do consider me the Ronaldo of the Southwest, and for them to bring Ronaldo in, I think at minute 54, and for Portugal to bow out, I think we're set up for a great Final Four. Boy, you talk about the team that's playing Argentina, Croatia. What a great story of human interest going on. What's going on with that country, and then the Moroccans, which is a port city on the Mediterranean where trade used to go through, and the home of the great movie Casablanca. I think we're going to see one upset, and I think that the Moroccans might actually take out the Frenchies. And I think Messi may get his first World Cup championship. So, I don't know. I know you know a lot more than I do. I'm just kind of a casual observer, but I was elated. In the NFL, there's 4 elite throwers of the football in the whole league. There used to be 5, but Brady, coming off of 2 pretty good years, they're terrible. You're right, JJ. I completely agree with you. They are terrible, and they're probably going to host the Dallas Cowboys, and that'll be a pick'em game in the 5-4 matchup. But there's 4 elite throwers of the football: Mahomes, Josh Allen, and then we have Burrow, who may catapult to the best player in the NFL in the next few years, and then we have Herbert. Those are the only 4 elite throwers of the football in the NFL. And then you have another layer. We're finding out that Tua, he's good, but he lofts the ball. And then Dak is what he is. You know, he's not a very good player, not a great player, but a very good player. And then I think Hurts is on the come up, you know, and he's doing a great job. So your point on Philadelphia and the 49ers, they're creating separation. For Philadelphia to back-to-back play two teams that were 7-4 and to completely annihilate the Titans and the Giants yesterday, they completely took them apart. And the only thing about them is, do you want to peak too early? Maybe, maybe not. So it's going to be great. I think the last 4 weeks of the season, I'm so thrilled for it. And A-lister, your Minnesota Vikings, I think they're going to be okay. They just they hit a lull. But I still think they're going to host a playoff game as the 2 or 3 seed and still win a playoff game. And but watch out for them Washington football team Commanders, because I think they're going to have something to say. In the NBA, briefly, how soft are the Phoenix Suns? How mentally weak are the Phoenix Suns? You know, Zion Williamson throws down a 360 on them, and they want to act all tough. Just worry about getting thoroughly embarrassed by Luka Doncic in the playoffs again, because you are mentally weak, Phoenix Suns. I'm just throwing it out there. Anyway, I'm elated to be part of your show this morning. Thank you for letting me share a few thoughts. And congratulations to the Lobos basketball team. I really enjoy their coach. I think he's doing some great things. And he often quotes the great Bill Belichick. So I'm even a bigger fan of him. Have a delightful day, folks.
The first place New Orleans Pelicans, Western Conference.
Zion. You want to make a point?
Zion's that dude. He's back.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it, by the way.
Rough start. You're wondering,
Here for
is
it.
he the next Grant Hill? Is he the next super bust?
We talk about making statements. There it is.
So what Edward was referring to is Friday night
If you didn't see it, look it up.
in Phoenix. You know, Zion did one of those late dunks. Game was over.
He did, yeah, was it?
Suns get all up in their feelings. Like, how you doing that? You're showing us up. You know, the hold me back type of thing. And then it was a home and home. And then so all New Orleans did yesterday, back in New Orleans, was beat the Suns 129-124. Now, Chris Paul, he stepped up, sent the game in overtime. But the Pelicans were victorious. And that is a storyline to watch in the Western Conference. Because Zion, he's doing his thing. He's hitting career highs this season. You still got Brandon Ingram, got C.J. McCollum. You got a good supporting cast around a star player. Buy your Pelican stock right now. 505-246-0610. That is the 377 Brewery hotline. Buffalo was victorious 20-12. It was an ugly game. It was a cold game. But they beat up Mike White. Got a ton of pressure on Mike White. The Bills limited to Jets under 300 yards of offense in that game. And you look at Buffalo, they're 10-3. They win the tiebreaker, of course, over Kansas City right now. Based on head-to-head win percentage, those two teams are 10-3. Bills in first place. The Jets fall to 7-6, and now what is a tight race. And we got to keep our eye on the New England Patriots because they haven't gone away just yet. Monday Night Football, New England, Arizona, Patriots 6-6, Jets 7-6, Chargers 7-6. Sean, what is going on, man? How you doing?
I'm a little worse than I would like to mention, but we'll get there. How's your morning going, folks?
Good, man. How you feeling?
We'll be okay. I think it solidifies that you don't go back to Zach Wilson for the rest of the season if Mike White is healthy enough to play against Lions. Am I wrong in saying that?
No.
Because I haven't seen anything from Zach Wilson in the last 2 years that makes me want to put him back in to see what we have.
Not yet. And this team just, they trust Mike Wilson. Mike White. They believe in him. And even with the offense struggling a bit, tough environment, 12 points, like you're still, Mike Wilson is the quarterback for this team in
Mike
the
White.
night. Mike, why do I keep saying Mike Wilson?
I don't
Mike
know.
White. Sorry, Sean. Finish your thought, please.
I hate to keep bagging on Wilson, but what would Wilson's game have been like against the Bills yesterday?
A lot of turnovers.
I think it would have been so many turnovers. Or the first hit that Mike White took, that would have been Wilson done for the game.
Mike White was pressured 21 times in that game.
That's crazy.
Got to help him
Which
out.
is an absurd amount. Like, we didn't have help from our line. Our line was going down almost as often as Mike White was. And I don't know why we didn't play Michael Carter as much as we should have on his first day back.
They like Knight.
I can understand it. Knight is explosive, but Michael Carter has shown that he was a more than adequate backup for Breece Hall.
So how you feeling? So you got Lions, Jaguars, at Seahawks, at Dolphins. How you feeling about the stretch run for your Jets?
The biggest concern for me is the Lions. The Lions have been unbelievable. For as long as I've been watching the NFL, the Lions have been less than mediocre. So it's great to see a team like Detroit play as well as they are.
Sean, appreciate the phone call this morning. That is an interesting game next week. Teams chasing wild card spots. Jets hosting the Lions. Hopefully Mike White can make it to that game. Beat up. You said he left in an ambulance. We're talking about a guy that was sacked 3 times, hit 7 times, pressured 21
They were
times.
tough hits, man.
And this is a Bills defense that Von Miller's done. ACL tear, he's done for the season. And they got pressure without blitzing. They pressured White on 46% of his dropbacks, just 4. That's the game changer in the NFL. When you can bring pressure with just 4 dudes, that changes everything. And that's why Buffalo was able to suffocate the Jets. Yeah, Mike White, he's got the confidence of this team. Is he the quote-unquote quarterback of the future? No. Can Mike White be a good backup, be one of those guys that bounces around, has moments? Yeah. But in the
Mr.
now,
Right Now.
it's the now
It's
for the
Mr.
Jets.
Right Now.
And they're not worried about Zach Wilson's confidence. They're not worried about figuring out if, hey, the number 2 overall pick is going to live up to anywhere close to those expectations. They're just trying to make the postseason. Got a bunch of dudes that just want to play in a playoff game. And at
They can do it.
7-6,
They can do it.
have opportunity.
Miami's in a weird place, too, though. That AFC East in general, it's a weird...
Let's talk about the Dolphins.
We got to...
Coming up on the other side, because it was Tua versus Herbert. And keep saying the Chargers are going to Charger. Keep saying how bad Brandon Staley is as a head coach. Because they keep pulling me back in. Because guess who's in 7th place in the AFC right now? Final wild card spot. The Los Angeles Chargers. What's up with Tua? What's up with everyone's favorite head coach, Mike McDaniel? We'll get into that next. It's opening drive here on 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by ASRC Federal, a certified great place to work.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting the...
It's time to adjust. Film is out. They know what you're doing. That wasn't the San Francisco 49ers defense. That was the Los Angeles Chargers defense. Missing, which Bosa? I just forget which Bosa it is. Joey Bosa. Darian James didn't play.
For the Chargers, yes.
for the Chargers. 23-17 Chargers over the Dolphins. Chargers 7-6. They hold a playoff spot right now. The Dolphins 8-5, still a playoff team. But it's time to adjust because teams are adjusting to the Dolphins offense. They got the film. Mike McDaniel, you got some work to do. That wasn't the 49ers defense able to pressure Tua, cover up on the back end. That was the Chargers defense that's had its struggles, that is missing its elite playmakers. And Tua completed just 3 of 15 passes in the first half.
He had like 25 yards, JJ.
This is a problem. Now, Tua, we understand. He's a system quarterback. That's okay. Because the system has been very good in Miami. But he has looked bad for 2 games. The San Francisco one is frustrating.
He looks off.
But when the Chargers make you look that bad, you got to reset. And all the pressure is now on Tua and Mike McDaniel. Because he is the boy genius, everyone's favorite coach, social media superstar. He's fun. I like it.
Oh my gosh, I live for his content every week.
He's done a fantastic job putting the team in this position. But now it's time to adjust. Because teams have figured you out. Teams pressing the wide receivers. Now it is a problem when Tyreek Hill is hurt and you miss some of that explosiveness, but dude had a 6-yard touchdown. You picked up a fumble in one of the most bizarre plays you're going to see and scoot around the end for a touchdown. But teams figured you out. What are you going to do? And you're right, Tua has looked off. When we were looking off against the Chargers, that's alarm bells. It's going to be a long week for the Miami Dolphins. But Justin Herbert is that dude. Yeah, they were struggling. And anytime you're going to get the praise, you're going to get some of the blame. And Herbert was taking it for a bit. People were taking their shots at Justin Herbert, saying, oh, this is the guy that's supposed to be the next big thing. This is the guy that's supposed to step up when some of the big names move on. Absolutely. Justin Herbert is that dude. And what he did last night is he passed Andrew Luck in most yards thrown through 3 NFL seasons. Pretty good dude to pass. And all they did was move into a playoff spot. They're 7-6. They hold the advantage over the 7-6 Jets right now. They win the tiebreaker based on best win percentage in conference games. They'll still hold that edge. I think the Patriots are 5-3. Chargers are 5-4. The Jets are 5-5 in conference games. Patriots get a non-conference opponent. Arizona Cardinals, Monday Night Football tonight. Got a game right here on the Sports Animal. But the Patriots have an opportunity to jump in to a playoff spot. But the Chargers, they're not as bad as people make them out to be. Problem is they're not as good as the early hype. And so that's where the pressure comes down on Brandon Staley. The pressure comes down on Justin Herbert. Because right now, AFC, Bills, it's the Chiefs, it's the Bengals. Baltimore, all of a sudden, is down to QB3. After Tyler Huntley got hurt yesterday, he's in concussion protocol. Anthony Brown stepped up and held on to that game for the Ravens. They beat the Steelers 16-14. But you're looking at an AFC that there's giant question marks around the Ravens because of the quarterback. Like, when is Lamar Jackson going to be okay? He has some time before the playoffs, but a PCL sprain, that's rough, especially when it's your mobility. That's what makes you special. The Titans, paper tigers, get out of here with that mess.
Gosh, the Titans.
They just keep winning the AFC South. People think they're good. They're not. But yet they're still in first place in the AFC South because the Jaguars is unable to take that full step this season. Moments, but not consistency. It's next year for the Jaguars. Dolphins, people figuring out Tua a bit, so it's time to adjust. The Chargers are right there in the mix because you're taking the Chargers or the Ravens next week. You're taking the Chargers and the Titans. We just saw the Chargers can play with the Dolphins. So all of a sudden, the Chargers, they're not chargering right now. And in the AFC, 3 teams you can trust, and then it is wide open after that. Huge game last night for the Chargers. I'm still confident in the Dolphins because Mike McDaniel, that offense, the fact they couldn't run the football is a problem. Because last week you said, all right, they played the best defense. They got a wake-up call of saying, all right, if we believe, and I'm speaking from the Dolphins standpoint. All right, if we think we can win some playoff games, we want an AFC championship further, this is the level we're going to have to elevate to face a team like the 49ers.
Especially because with the addition of Jeff Wilson, I thought they'd be able to run. I thought that was going to improve their running game, but it is not there at the moment.
Last night was bad.
It was. Last night was a bizarre game in general. Chargers had a dominant second quarter and then just had 2 field goals each quarter, the third and fourth quarter. It was a very bizarre game, but the Chargers looked good.
Very frustrating game for the Dolphins. They got to figure out that run game. Now, Jeff Wilson got banged up, did not play in the second half. Like he had a hip flexor injury, or Mostert hasn't done anything. To not run the ball on the Chargers is super frustrating. I'll give Mike McDaniel the benefit of the doubt. But that's what happens, man. This league is coming. And there's 13 weeks of film on you. And now you got to find those adjustments. You got to find a way to execute. 505-246-0610. Bruin James, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good morning, guys. Hey, it's kind of ironic you're talking about quarterbacks and stuff. And the thing is like it's that it factor. I can tell you right now, Jared Goff doesn't have the it factor. Derek Carr, the Carrs might as well just get out of the NFL and not even. I mean, just go on, get out of here. Derek Carr, just bye. I wish you would resign and just go on. I thought Baker Mayfield didn't have that it factor, but he kind of proved this a little bit wrong. But then again, when you talk about if they watch film on him, they're gonna figure him out and stuff like that. So, Tua, if you're like 5'11" or a little bit 6 foot. It's kind of hard to be in the NFL because you can't see over those big defensive linemen. You're not going to throw over the middle consistently. And the kid from Buffalo, man, I dig that guy. He's bad.
Bad in a good way.
But it's that it factor. And the kid from San Francisco, he's a backup. He's got the it factor. I mean. So, and that's if you find that kid, it doesn't matter if he's 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round, 80th round. That's all that matters is that it factor. So, Derek Carr, I wish he would resign and just go away because we got to find somebody else. He's not our quarterback. He's not.
All right, Bruin James. Derek Carr, not.
Thank you, Bruin James. I had no idea that Bruin James was a Las Vegas Raiders fan this whole time.
The it factor.
Thank you, Bruin James.
Brock Purdy, game and a half, showing you he has it. He's got a pretty good roster to back it up. But that was an impressive performance in the first half for Brock Purdy. I think Tua will be fine. There's levels. The quarterback play, we all see it. We know kind of what separates these players. But your Tuas, your Goffs, Kirk Cousins, like there's this core of good quarterbacks that, yeah, they might need things to be more stable around them to be successful, but that's the league, man.
Well, I especially think because of last night, JJ, the Chargers and the Dolphins, that Tua and Herbert are always going to be compared to one another because they were drafted the same year. And you put Jalen Hurts, put all those guys in those categories, they're always going to be compared to each other. And some are having, obviously,
well, especially when Miami could have had Justin Herbert. And he took Tua before him. And so that it makes it that much more when you have the head-to-head match. Mm-hmm. When Justin Herbert gets a victory over the Tua, it's going to put that much more salt in the wounds because the Dolphins fans, they've fallen in love with Tua because of Mike McDaniel. They'll be okay, but it's time to adjust. This league will get you. This league comes after you. Now we'll see what the Dolphins have in store to bounce back after another bad performance. This one is worrisome. 49ers one, it's tough. You're like, all right, we're not at that level just yet. Because 49ers, elite defensively. But when the Chargers do that to you, that is a huge red flag this late in the season. So we'll see how Tua and Mike McDaniel can bounce back. You want to give away something?
Yes, let's do it. We got two things to give away today, y'all.
Let's do $25 gift certificate.
Yes.
To All In Autographs.
Boom shakalaka.
Let's keep it simple. We'll do caller number 6 to start off, and we'll drop some trivia on you throughout the week. Caller number 6, 246-0610, 505-246-0610. Caller number 6, $25 gift certificate to All In Autographs, and then you will be entered to win a $100 gift certificate at the end of the week. So we'll keep it simple. Call number 6 right now, 246-0610. Get yourself a $25 gift certificate to All In Autographs. It is the opening drive here on 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Everguard Roofing and Solar. For nearly 20 years, Everguard Roofing and Solar has been working with New Mexicans to enhance their homes and businesses. For all your roofing and solar needs in New Mexico, call 505-821-9543.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
Kansas City, like halfway in the conversation of dominating teams. We're talking about Philadelphia and San Francisco, what they did yesterday. Kansas City was close. We had a good job, good effort when it comes to domination. They're up 27-0 in the second quarter on the Denver Broncos. But Patrick Mahomes interception gave some life. The Broncos offense scored the most points they've scored all season long. But it was not enough. 34-20 the final score in Denver. But the question, too, is have we seen the last of Russell Wilson this season? He went down hard, took a hit, scrambling for the end zone inside the 5-yard line. Broncos are officially eliminated from playoff contention, in case you were wondering about that. I think you all realized that happened after game one of the season on Monday Night Football, and they lost to the Seattle Seahawks. But Russell Wilson out, concussion. They got Cardinals, Rams, Chiefs, Chargers. Do we see him possibly? It's not like they have a young quarterback to look at. It's Brett Rippon, the backup quarterback, but you need to be smart with Russell Wilson at this point in time. It's been a terrible season. The offense has been a disaster. Now, Jerry Jeudy, he showed you he could be a piece next season. Cortland Sutton was out. Greg Dulcich, rookie tight end from UCLA, has had his moments. It's all about the offensive line, and is Nathaniel Hackett going to be able to hack it moving forward? But Russell Wilson, that could be the last time we see him this season, going down with a concussion, even with 4 games left in the regular season for the Broncos. 0 sense to press it with Russell, even if he clears. And you want to take it easy because it's about maximizing what's left on this contract. Russell Wilson isn't going anywhere. They're not cutting Russell Wilson. They're not dumping that contract to take that ginormous cap hit. You got to figure out a way to make it work. Russell Wilson is less than he once was. No surprise. But now it's the time when we talk about systems. And I think Russell Wilson, I think we've seen a little different guy. It feels like, even with the poor performances, at least yesterday, there's some realization of, I need to lock back in. And it looked like we got a little different Russell Wilson yesterday. Yeah, they were down 27-0. But it feels like there's a little kind of self-reflection going on with Russ
I think he started getting off the horse.
It's like the
With the let's ride.
Yeah,
He
but just
slowly is like, all right.
He's like,
let's
all right,
not
this
ride.
has been terrible.
This has been terrible. I think he woke up yesterday. I have that much. I have that much faith in him.
He's like, this has been terrible. It's been a rough season.
Get a new
it's
coach.
a disaster.
Good defense. You have some weapons on offense. Just figure out the dang offense.
You know, retool that. You got to throw everything you can at that offensive line. Garrett Bowles, I know he's been out. Dalton Reisner did not play. They've been bad. They're going to be bad for the rest of the season. So sitting Russell Wilson's not crazy. Just make sure you don't destroy your 33-year-old quarterback. It's going to be 34 with 4 years left on his big deal to try to squeeze out a competitive team in that division when you got to find a way to beat Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert moving forward. But Kansas City handled their business. Easy does it game. They started to sleepwalk a bit with the 2 interceptions after being up 27-0 in the second quarter. But it's a game that probably saw the end of Russell Wilson this season going down with the concussion. And looking at the quarterbacks in the AFC, giant question mark, Baltimore Ravens. Their backup, Terrell Huntley, goes down with the concussion late in that contest, and it was Anthony Brown, undrafted rookie, that just had to find a way to win. Now, the Ravens, they had lost their previous 4 games. Lamar Jackson didn't start. So it was big for them to beat a division foe, even the struggling 49ers. Another quarterback in concussion protocol. Kenny Pickett gets hurt. Mitch Trubisky, all he does is throw 3 interceptions inside the 20-yard line. But it was a run game for the Ravens. We know what that's all about. How about J.K. Dobbins coming off the IR, going for 120 yards at 214 yards rushing. But now that's a team that's leading the division. Can they hold off the Cincinnati Bengals, who's the hottest team in football, not named the Philadelphia Eagles? And Cincinnati, that was the easiest one, right? This weekend, Cincinnati
yes.
snapping the Brown streak.
Yes. The Battle of Ohio. Yeah,
Losing
now,
5 in a row.
I was gonna say now Joe Burrow's 1-4 against the Cleveland Browns.
Bengals 9-4. The Ravens are 9-4. And Baltimore wins.
2 different 9-4s to me though, the Bengals and the Ravens.
It's a head-to-head winning percentage right now. That's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was a 1917 victory for the Ravens way back in week 5 or 6. Bengals are surging. Ravens are falling. There's 3 teams in the AFC right now that you believe in. It's Kansas City, it's Buffalo, it's Cincinnati. You don't want to be the Ravens with questions at quarterback. The Tennessee Titans.
Jesus.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing?
They last year was their peak. Being the number 1 seed in the AFC and blowing it. Now you're playing in AFC South, winning an easy division year in and year out. Those are 3-1 in the division, sitting there 7-6. Another one of those teams. The AFC South and NFC South, someone is going to host a playoff game. From
unreal.
These sloppy, messy divisions. And this is not a Titans team where you're looking at wanting to buy in. Like Mike Vrabel, there's always that hoorah. Derrick Henry was fantastic for a quarter and a half and then disappeared. The Jaguars took him out of the game. I did not know how they did that. And then Trevor Lawrence looked like a superstar against
really
that
good.
Titans defense. Trevor Lawrence, you go back to that, the game-winning drive against the Ravens, a game like that yesterday, where he set career high 368 yards passing. They snap an 8-game losing streak in Nashville. And how about this? He became the first quarterback in franchise history with 300 passing yards, multiple passing TDs, and a rushing touchdown in a game. And that's probably something Byron Leftwich isn't going to do. Or Mark Brunell. Maybe he's sneaky. Brunell can scramble around a little bit. But Trevor Lawrence is showing you that you get rid of Urban Meyer, and you can actually start to figure out that this guy can be a franchise quarterback. But the Titans are one of the most frustrating teams in the NFL. Missed opportunity after missed opportunity. 505-246-0610. That's the 377 Brewery hotline. Also, the text line, you can get involved. You can send your emails if you'd like, JJ at sportsanimалabq.com. You can find us on the social media at parttimebro, at _JJ Buck. You know what? That leads us into our NFL winners and losers. We'll come back with the next segment, having to step up with Jeff Symbieta out. So we got you covered. It's the opening drive here on 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Pfizer.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Dream Style Stucco. Stucco is the way to go. A Southwest tradition, beautiful and durable. The perfect combination. Your favorite color, your favorite texture. You're gonna love it when they put it all together. Through any weather, nothing looks better. From the smooth to the rough, they really know their stuff. Nobody does stucco like Dream Style Stucco.
Here at Clark's Pets, we understand your pets. We take meticulous time to find out more about them. Dig deep into their world to understand their needs. We do research for knowledge of each pet, so you can trust Clark's Pets to provide you the best products and service for your pets, because we work hard to understand all of their needs. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number one in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at
610, the sports animal.
NFL winners and losers, the 3 biggest winners and losers from the NFL weekend so far. It's coming up at 9 o'clock. We're pinch hitting for Jeff Symbieta. Of course, he drops that on you every Monday morning. A little bit busy this week. New Mexico Bowl coming up on Saturday, 5:30 primetime matchup on ABC. BYU and SMU tickets on sale right now. Last week was our ticket giveaway. We just got all-in autographs for you, hooking you up this holiday season. 9 o'clock hour, we got an all-in autographs mystery box giveaway.
I'm so jealous.
These are really cool. There's a signed jersey in every box we are giving away this week. You just come in, they kind of lay out the boxes, say, which one do you want? You don't get a peek. So it's a mystery box. You come in, pick your box, open it up, and you're going to either be happy or like, what? It could be a great gift. It could be something you throw on the wall in your man cave, your woman cave, whatever it may be. All in autographs hooking you up this season. So we got NFL winners and losers coming up at 9 o'clock. Mud isn't happy because he just happened to be listening to the segments we haven't talked about Lobo basketball yet. He's like, boring, you're talking the NFL. It's a show, man. We got 3 hours. I'm sorry it's not on your schedule all the time.
We did a whole segment.
We've been dropping plenty of Lobo basketball takes, so chill out, dude. West Mesa ain't winning anything. The Lobos, San Francisco tonight, 9:30 Mountain Time, 8:30 in Vegas. Jack Johnson Hoops Classic game against San Francisco. Good matchup right now. Kim Palm, 81 versus 103. So we're going to have a potential top 100 game for the Lobos. San Francisco 8-2, 103 in Kim Palm. Lobos 9-0. Look really good, blowing the doors off UTSA. That's what you do at home. Good teams handle their business. Lobos should have handled their business, but they looked really good. Offensively clicking on so many different levels. Where do you start? What do you want to stop when it comes to Lobo basketball? That is the question for opponents. Is it forwards? Is it the guards? Is it the transition game? Oh, no, yeah. Playing pretty good defense. 505-246-0610 377 Brewery hotline. Also the text line. NFL winners and losers. And if you got a take, send it in. Wait because it's not on your schedule. It's opening drive here on 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Here at Clark's Pets, we understand your pets. We take meticulous time to find out more about them. Dig deep into their world to understand their needs. We do research for knowledge of each pet, so you can trust Clark's Pets to provide you the best products and service for your pets, because we work hard to understand all of their needs. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Everguard Roofing and Solar. For nearly 20 years, Everguard Roofing and Solar has been working with New Mexicans to enhance their homes and businesses. For all your roofing and solar needs in New Mexico, call 505-821-9543.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever
o'clock in the morning. 7 a.m. where have you been? 7 a.m. where is your brother?
Now, voted the best sports show in New Mexico for 5 years running. This is the opening drive with 3-time New Mexico Sportscaster of the Year, Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bond.
Winners and losers, NFL weekend. One more game is left tonight. New England Patriots chasing a playoff spot. The 6-6 Patriots taking on the 4-8 Arizona Cardinals. It's your Monday Night Football game in Arizona. Here, the game right here on The Sports Animal. JJ Buck, A. Marie with you. It is Bowl Week. New Mexico Bowl Saturday night, 5:30 Saturday night primetime. ABC, BYU, and SMU on deck. And it's time for our NFL winners and losers.
Off to throw, back, looking, lofting, deep left side. Got a man out there, caught at the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions, DJ Shark.
DJ Shark. The Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are my number one winner of the weekend. It's because they backed up the hype. It's easy to get ahead of yourself. Be feeling yourself a little bit too much. Yes, they were favored at home over the Minnesota Vikings, but they beat a solid Minnesota team, and they showed you that they are closer to the Vikings than that record would show you. That Spider-Man meme where it's the Spider-Mans pointing at each other, the Lions and Vikings, they're pretty much the same team right now. All offense, no defense, but Detroit handles their business at home, a huge win because it vaults them into a legitimate playoff conversation, chasing down the Commanders and Giants and Seahawks. And after this weekend, the Detroit Lions sure look better than the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants. Jared Goff has looked good. 300 yards passing in the second straight game. He has not thrown an interception in his last 5 games. Detroit Lions, they get my number one winner of the weekend. Number 2 winner of the weekend, Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers go into Seattle. 30-24 victory. They're 5-8. Sam Darnold, 3-headed running back combo. And somehow, some way, because of the mess of a division that they're in, they're still alive. But good job, good effort, Carolina Panthers. What a game. Geno Smith struggled. Yes, they're down to like running back 5 for the Seattle Seahawks, but this should have been a Geno Smith game. This should have been one where he has to step up. All those receipts that he was taking, saying he wasn't writing back when people wrote him off, that was the day you needed Geno Smith to be that guy you've seen earlier in the season, and he was not able to do that against the Carolina Panthers. Carolina comes in. They were 4-8, the 27th ranked scoring offense. And they rushed for 223 yards. They scored 30 points. The Panthers, the number 2 winner of the weekend. And number 3, the team that clinched a playoff spot, and it's in that conversation of don't take for granted when good teams do good things. And I could pull a Symbieta and go 3A and 3B, and I will right here. And I'm going Philadelphia and San Francisco because of the way they won those games. It was another dominant statement from Philadelphia, beating the Giants 48-22 to move to 12-1, clinch a playoff spot, continue to stay in front of the Dallas Cowboys in that division. Big-time matchup on deck coming up next weekend. But Philadelphia blowing the doors off another team. They did it to the Titans last weekend. They did it to the Giants. This is a league they'll get you. Look at Dallas and Houston yesterday. Teams are coming, man. You're going to have games that don't quite go your way. But that was another impressive, dominant statement performance from Philadelphia. And then Brock Purdy becoming the first rookie quarterback to ever beat Tom Brady as San Francisco dominates Tampa Bay 35-7. Purdy was pretty good in that first half. Never a chance for the Buccaneers. My winners on the weekend: Detroit, Carolina, Philadelphia, San Francisco. Losers, well, we're not forgetting Thursday Night Football. The number one loser of the weekend is the Las Vegas Raiders, blowing another double-digit lead. But this time, doing it to Baker Mayfield, the quarterback that it wasn't even 48 hours. He had been in the Rams facility. Backup wide receivers. A 98-yard touchdown drive to take the lead in the final minute. The Raiders blew another one, and we did not forget about Thursday Night Football. Las Vegas Raiders, the number one loser of the week. And number two, it's the Tennessee Titans. At home, against a division rival, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they got blued out the build. Jacksonville 36, Tennessee 22. Derrick Henry, great early, disappeared in the second half. And the Tennessee Titans are already on the season 1-5 for teams with a winning record. This was an opportunity to continue to take a step forward in the division. Jaguars, there's not a lot of pressure on them. They're just 5-8. But the Titans continue to show why people do not believe in them. And Trevor Lawrence, the Jaguars, snapped an 8-game losing streak in Nashville. And Titans, once again, Paper Tigers, just the best of a bad division so far in the AFC South. And my third loser, and this is more on the quarterback, and it's the Cleveland Browns. No one expected Cleveland to beat Cincinnati. We both picked Cincinnati on Friday. But you have yet to see something out of Deshaun Watson that make you feel good about $250 million guaranteed. We knew there's going to be some rust. It wasn't going to look great early, but you got to expect a moment. This isn't an injury. It was just he wasn't playing football. He can still throw a football. He can still be in shape. All those things. Deshaun Watson has yet to show you, it's early, it's 2 games, anything close to having the most money guaranteed to a quarterback in NFL history. The Browns got to be frustrated. It's Deshaun Watson. It was supposed to be the spark. Yeah, maybe get some rust off. Let's go. Nah. In Cincinnati, what did you say? The second, third hottest team in the NFL right now?
Absolutely.
What was that, 9-2?
Absolutely.
Last 11 games? It's Philadelphia. It's
They're heating
Cincinnati.
up, baby. Yep. I told you on break. That's my Super Bowl picks right now. With this week-to-week league, but they are full force.
So there was, contenders. Right? Seattle could have easily been in that loser. When you look at, if you have a winner, you probably have a loser on the other side. I just wanted to highlight how bad it's been for Deshaun Watson. The expectations weren't high. But we haven't seen like a pop moment yet. I haven't seen like, all right, that's Deshaun Watson that can win everyone over. And that's Deshaun Watson that's getting $250 million guaranteed. I haven't seen that just yet. So your NFL winners and losers. 505-246.
It's a good one, JJ.
0610. Stepping up for Symbieta out this week. Full week. Very busy. He'll give you his NFL winners and losers every Monday, and he's back next Monday to do that. Again, so we had to step up, pinch it, and here's some NFL winners and losers. Tonight, Lobo men back in action, and we're talking about the spread in this one. Lobos 4.5-point favorites against San Francisco. They're playing at the Michelob Ultra Arena, so that is the arena at Mandalay Bay, where the Las Vegas Aces play. Actually, saw a game over in that arena this summer at Mountain West Football Media Days. It's a cool little arena. It's nice, good atmosphere. Lobos, San Francisco, Mexico 9-0 on the season. San Francisco 8-2 right now. Kim Palm rankings: San Francisco, the Dons 103, Lobos 81. So you're looking at probably end of the season that'll be a top 115, 120 game overall, maybe a top 100 game for San Francisco. Lobos continue to move up. Now, Lobos have been much higher in the net rankings, but Richard Pitino, after the game on Saturday, talked about that is something they look at. KenPom net rankings. You know, KenPom does a really good job of the offense, defensive efficiency numbers, non-conference strength of schedule. You can get a lot of good information from the KenPom rankings, the system that Ken Pomeroy has put together, because basketball coaches do look at those numbers. Of course, the net ranking when it comes to postseason selection, that is one of the things that they use to help really figure out how do you weight some of these teams. You have 300 some odd teams that you're trying to figure out how to balance out the resume. So far, so good for the Lobos. A late one. So it's an 8:30 tip-off in Las Vegas, 9:30 local time. You know, Robert Portnoy, Hunter Green over on News Radio KKOB. They'll get going at 9 o'clock. It's a stream, and you got to pay for it if you want to watch the Lobos tonight. But I know a lot of you do, because the hype is real. Living up to the hype, that is what Lobo basketball is doing. UTSA, they made easy work of the Roadrunners on Saturday. And where do you start right now if you're an opponent and you're matching up against the Lobos? That front court has been fantastic. Morris Udeze, 24 points, 8 rebounds the other night, 10 of 13 from the free throw line. Lobos shot 46 free throws on Saturday, because it's the way they play, the size. They get the ball inside to Udeze and Alec. It's also the transition game when you have the forwards running the score, especially Josiah Alec. But that alley-oop he had, the way he was able to catch and finish in the air, the pass from Jalen House there in the second half, that was impressive athleticism. So it's a post play, it's a transition game, and your forwards are running the floor. It's going to be tough matchups on the other end. You're going to foul the big guys. It's going to leave a shooter open on the perimeter. Jalen House, 21 points, 7 assists, 1 turnover. He was great to start that game. He was 4 or 5 from 3. Jamal Mashburn, quiet 18 points. All that dude does is score in double figures. And then you're able to kind of mix and match. You know, you're going to have Donovan Dent off the bench. Devontae Jenkins, the glue guy, 6 rebounds. Did not score, but you're looking at 6 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers. He's playing 21 minutes, fitting a role. Good teams have to have guys that are comfortable with their role. You're seeing that with Javonte Johnson. Heck, you're seeing that with KJ Jenkins this year. Not getting the same amount of opportunities. Didn't have a shot. He was only 0 for 4, but had 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers in his time. Donovan, true freshman, coming off the bench. Like, things are clicking. All the pieces fit. Everything works right now for Lobo basketball. And a quick turnaround. Should be a fun one tonight. Neutral site game, 4.5-point favorites over San Francisco. 505-246-0610. That is the 377 Brewery hotline. And coming up, the end of next segment, stay tuned. We'll do mystery boxes. The end of next segment.
Well, JJ, before we get to that, I have to tell you about 377 Brewery, and I have been telling you guys the last couple of weeks, I need to get back there ASAP, because they have been, they have rotating new brews on site all the time. I'm not a big beer drinker anymore, but with 377's award-winning European-style beers, I can't help but enjoy one. My favorite is the Dark Ops. It's my favorite. It's a Schwarzbier, a dark German lager with light body and low hops, which makes it a Pilsner malt with wheat and chocolate, which provide a roasted, smooth malt flavor balanced by German hops for a moderate bittersweet. It's delicious. It's perfect for winter. You got to get over there. I'm going back. Outside of their own brews, they have guest taps that rotate from local breweries around town. Currently, they have Sandia ciders on tap. Great place for the holidays. Get over there. It's located on the northwest corner of Yale and Gibson. It's open 11 to 11 every day, but Sunday when it closes at 10. Check them out at 377brewery.com.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Here at Clark's Pets, we understand your pets. We take meticulous time to find out more about them. Dig deep into their world to understand their needs. We do research for knowledge of each pet, so you can trust Clark's Pets to provide you the best products and service for your pets, because we work hard to understand all of their needs. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Everguard Roofing and Solar. For nearly 20 years, Everguard Roofing and Solar has been working with New Mexicans to enhance their homes and businesses. For all your roofing and solar needs in New Mexico, call 505-821-9543.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
For your business or your home.
The hype is real. Brock Purdy. The fact we're talking about San Francisco and we haven't hesitated putting them in the conversation with Philadelphia, putting them as a favorite in the NFC still with Brock Purdy at quarterback is a credit to the rookie, Mr. Irrelevant, stepping up, having a huge day against the Buccaneers yesterday. Just how talented his San Francisco team is. 35-7 victory for the 49ers. Brock Purdy becomes the first rookie to beat Tom Brady, and the Buccaneers never had a chance. We know how much that offense has struggled this season, and that's been one of the many frustrating things we talk about that we didn't expect. How bad the Buccaneers offense has been this year with Tom Brady at the helm. Mike Evans has been there every single week. Mike Evans is not a playmaker downfield. Tom Brady is not comfortable throwing the football downfield. The running backs that they have over the last few weeks, Sheed White, Leonard Fournette, it feels like that should be a good combination. Chris Godwin getting healthier every week, coming back from his ACL injury, but they just haven't been able to put it together. And then you play what is the best defense in the NFL in San Francisco, and you get one touchdown. But Brock Purdy, unbelievable game. 185 yards, 2 touchdown passes, and a rushing touchdown. Just set the tone in the first half. And Tom Brady, the coaches, Todd Bowles, talked a lot about getting beat yesterday. And the common theme in the postgame for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had to do with a butt kicking. And Tom Brady, he's gone through it this season, on and off the field. And all the talk about Tom Brady right now is where he's playing next season. But they still potentially have a home playoff game to host. They can hold on to win the NFC South. But this was Brady after the game yesterday. It is amazing the amount of ass kickings that Tom Brady and the Buccaneers have taken this season. And Todd Bowles pretty much said the same thing. I think that was
that was the theme of the night.
The theme of the post game. We got our ass kicked. We got our ass kicked.
I mean, how often have we heard that in 20 years from Tom Brady?
Not many times.
No.
And that team just looks so broken. You get it defensively. You know, they're Swiss cheese right now. They got a ton of injuries, but you got to be able to adapt. There's been zero adjustment, it feels like, from the Buccaneers this season.
And I think mostly, JJ, is people are surprised because it's Tom Brady, right? You're just waiting. You're like, all right. I mean, they're still going to win the division, probably. I mean,
they'll have their, they had their moment, that late drive against the Rams. Like, is that going to spark?
You see moments. You think it's the typical Brady, but I don't think it is.
Come back, which is a collapse as opposed to a comeback on Monday Night Football.
I know it's Tom Brady in the playoffs, but I don't see they're not winning.
I feel fine if I'm Dallas and I have to go to Tampa Bay in the first round of the playoffs. Not ideal, go. But the Buccaneers have done nothing to scare you at this point in the season with the way they look. You got to get pass rush. You can get to Tom Brady. And all the talk about Tom Brady's not what he's going to do this season. It's about, oh, where's he playing next year? Could he be the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers? Do you think the 49ers are waking up this morning wanting Tom Brady as their quarterback? The Raiders could be. Tom Brady to Las Vegas. A last run of Josh McDaniels. That could happen. Dana White get involved again, maybe try to get Gronk out of retirement. Tried it once. Why not try it again? But it is crazy that the Buccaneers offense hasn't found a way to be competitive this season. With Tom Brady. With the receivers on the outside. When you're watching Tom Brady, Amory, is it just this is a bad football team, or do you feel like he is lacking this season?
Both.
He just is even under pressure. We've seen Tom Brady be better.
It just looks off.
Not hitting throws downfield. Mike Evans is invisible. And I've been holding out hope because you don't want to count Tom Brady out.
And I
you
don't
want to
think
just
he'll
say,
go out like this, like on a bad Buccaneers team. Should have kept Bruce Arians. Sorry.
Bruce Arians wasn't that big of a
Comes down to
problem, was
coaching. And no offense to Todd Bowles. I like him as a defensive coordinator. I do not like Todd Bowles as a head coach.
Team does not.
These teams
look
are
right.
one-dimensional. And if you look at their roster, both defense and offense have both become super one-dimensional. It's like, all right, easy to. You're just waiting for this Brady to come out. But even when he went to the Super Bowl, it was that Tampa Bay defense that won. It wasn't. He
was better. Much better
No,
than
he was
the
much better. I'm just saying it was the defense.
And this feels like a year that you need whatever is left out of Tom Brady to step up and take over for how bad that defense has been at times. It's not the case. And congratulations to Brock Purdy from the first rookie quarterback to beat Tom Brady. And this was Purdy's NFL debut as a starter yesterday. San Francisco, fantastic. And we're sitting there looking at that 4-5 matchup. And it's no shoe-in. It's no guarantee that Tampa Bay holds on in that division. All of a sudden, you got Desmond Ridder, the rookie quarterback, stepping in for the Atlanta Falcons. The Carolina Panthers decided to win a game against Seattle. I think New Orleans is done. But the Panthers, Falcons, sitting there at 5-8. Tampa Bay 6-7. It's one game, y'all. One game. 505-246-0610. That is a 377 Brewery hotline. And how about a mystery box?
I'm jealous of this prize, y'all. Mystery box. We're kind of telling you what's in it.
It's a signed jersey.
Signed jersey,
That's what
but you don't know
But you
what jersey you're getting.
There's football jerseys, there's basketball jerseys, there's baseball jerseys, all in autographs, hooking you up this holiday season. All this week, we got double giveaways from All in Autographs. We already did a $25 gift certificate. Now we got the mystery box. You're going to show up. There'll be a bunch of boxes. You get to pick one. You don't get a peek, so it's a mystery box. You get to pick one, and inside
either
the
you're
box,
gonna like it or you're gonna give it.
you're either going to
Time
hang it
of
up
giving.
on your wall,
Gift of
or you
giving.
can use it as a gift. It is beautiful. It's a signed jersey in every box from All In Autographs. And we're keeping it simple today. We got some trivia we're going to drop on you throughout the week, but today, you call number 7 right now. 505-246-0610. You're going to win yourself a mystery box from All In Autographs. It is a signed jersey in every single box. Is there a football jersey? It's a basketball jersey. Who knows? When you come in and pick it up, you get to check out your awesome prize from All In Autographs. So 505-246-0610. Caller number 7. You get hooked up with a mystery box. This is the opening drive on ProView Networks and 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Haters gonna hate, but the Raider Nation never cared if anyone liked them.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Here at Clark's Pets, we understand your pets. We take meticulous time to find out more about them. Dig deep into their world to understand their needs. We do research for knowledge of each pet, so you can trust Clark's Pets to provide you the best products and service for your pets, because we work hard to understand all of their needs. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Everguard Roofing and Solar. For nearly 20 years, Everguard Roofing and Solar has been working with New Mexicans to enhance their homes and businesses. For all your roofing and solar needs in New Mexico, call 505-821-9543.
We have picked a winner, so thank you for all you calling.
We got who won today?
His name is Abel.
Abel, congrats.
Abel. He's very excited. He gets the jersey of his dreams.
The jersey of your dreams. Well, keep on dreaming, man. Well, hopefully we can hook you up. We got awesome stuff from All In Autographs all week long. Get you ready for the holidays. Gift cards, mystery boxes. 2 more chances tomorrow. So appreciate y'all listening, and thanks for calling and try to win those mystery boxes. Opening drive. ProView Networks. Check us out. Comcast Channel 26. Streaming online every morning for you. Adrian holding it down. It's JJ Buck Amory with you here on 95.9 FM, AM 610. And the sports animal. Terry's in on the Chargers last night. 3 sports in 1. Yes, we had some football. Hill scored a touchdown off a rugby scrum. Palmer tries a kick save on an onside kick. Luckily, a teammate fell on the ball to keep the Chargers from pulling a late Charger collapse. They did not Charger at the end of that contest. Tomorrow, we're going to play a little buy or sell when it comes to AFC, NFC playoff teams. But two, I can already tell you that I might be putting some stock away in Chargers and Lions. Am I a prisoner of the moment? Possibly. But you got to look at the schedules ahead. What the Chargers did defensively last night was so impressive. It's one thing last week when we're watching Tua and the Dolphins play the 49ers, and San Francisco having one of the best defenses in the NFL. It's another when they can't run the football, and it's just 3 first-half completions for Tua against your Chargers defense that Bosa and Derwin James are not playing. That's a problem. That's cause for concern. That's concerning. That's not just a blip on the radar, tough game against a big-time opponent in San Francisco. That is now back-to-back weeks where Tua has looked off. He hasn't looked confident. He's looked unstable in the pocket. And we know the system, Mike McDaniel, what he has done with Tua, it works. And they can be an explosive football team. But now it's time to adjust. The league has adjusted to the Dolphins, and now Mike McDaniel has to continue to put Tua in the right position. But Tua has to step up and respond. Some of his throws haven't looked good. It's kind of weak-arming some of this stuff. Not as confident in the pocket. He had the 6-yard touchdown to Tyreek Hill, who's still looking good despite having to ice his shin every time he came off the field. But this is the true test, man. This is a week-to-week league. You got to have games where you pull something out of nothing. That was the Dallas Cowboys yesterday. Cowboys are still the third-best team in the NFC right now. But the Houston Texans played their Super Bowl against the Dallas Cowboys, threw everything at them. 2 quarterbacks set with Davis Mills and Jeff Driscoll. Are you kidding me? The defense playing its best game of the season, forcing some turnovers. And Dallas, they left it way late in this contest. But they turned it around, found a way. Another, is that 2, Emery? 2 98-yard drives you saw to win games?
Yes.
This past weekend?
Yes, I did.
So far, Prescott goes 6-7 on that final drive. They punch it in with Ezekiel Elliott. And that's what matters. You find a way to win. And for the Dallas Cowboys, you keep just close enough to the Philadelphia Eagles. And you got that matchup coming up in 2 weeks. How about this? Dallas at Jacksonville next weekend. Little intrigued with the Jaguars coming off the drubbing of the Tennessee Titans. Trevor Lawrence going to have some hype this week. The Cowboys should handle the Jaguars because the Eagles are not slowing down. But for Dallas, stay right there. They're just close enough. 12-1 Eagles, 10-3 Dallas Cowboys. Like, I don't want to overreact to games like that. Like, I don't want to sit here and then all of a sudden say, I don't believe in the Dallas Cowboys.
Right.
Because they only beat the Houston Texans by 4. They played a bad game. So when you're having a bad day, can you get yourself out of that hole? The Dallas Cowboys did. And then you kind of have the flip side of that, team like Kansas City, who it wasn't a bad day at all. They were up 27-0.
Yeah, they
in the
totally,
second quarter.
like you've been saying, slept walk,
And then
took the pedal off the gas.
started coasting. Mahomes has 2 interceptions. And then somehow, some way, Russell Wilson scores touchdowns. Passing touchdowns, y'all. We have the update yet?
Oh, no.
What's that? So is it 12?
It's 12 bathrooms. And so.
In Russell Wilson's home.
Oh, but this guy's TikTok's amazing. If
In
you don't
Denver.
follow him, he's great. He's waiting. He's been every week waiting to see when Russell Wilson's going to have more touchdowns than he has bathrooms in his current house.
And also, yesterday, Russell Wilson left that game with a concussion he suffered in the second half. 11 touchdowns for Russell Wilson.
I think he needs one more.
And I don't know if he's going to get it. Because I don't know if we see Russell Wilson again on the field. Even if he clears concussion protocol, this is all about next season. And he got smashed, man. He was diving
No,
towards
he had
the goal
like
line.
a
He
bump
had-
in his head.
Yeah, he had that look of, I don't know where I am.
He's seen stars.
At the 2-yard line, his head smashes in the ground. He was in the concussion protocol.
So. Unfortunately,
one touchdown away.
Unfortunately, JJ.
Will he push to get back on the field so he can
Will
break?
he last
that
4
mark?
games this season? I don't know.
And if you're Denver, you got to be smart about this. Even if he clears protocol, just think about what you're doing with your 33-year-old quarterback. 4 years left on his deal. You got to reset everything in the offseason. Russell Wilson is still the quarterback of the future for the Denver Broncos. They're not moving off Russell Wilson in the offseason. You got to figure it out. Because right now, the Seattle Seahawks have a great pick.
God, they won that deal.
They did. But it's still a move Denver had to make.
Absolutely. Absolutely, JJ.
And Seattle, I don't know. We'll see how Geno Smith responds, because now it's all right, they have to reset themselves. That was a bad loss to the Carolina Panthers. That's why the Panthers were one of the top 3 winners of the weekend, beating the Seattle Seahawks when Geno Smith needed to be the dude, needed to be the guy. And he wasn't yesterday. 505-246-0610-377 Brewery Hotline and the text line for you to get involved in the show this morning. We'll have basketball tonight against San Francisco. What a weekend it was at the Pit. Saturday, they handled their business, run away from UTSA. 94-76 victory for the Lobo men. They're 9-0 on the season, and they're 9-0 for the first time since 2012, 2013. They're 4.5-point favorites tonight against San Francisco. It's a late one, y'all. 9:30 tip-off from Las Vegas, neutral site game against the Dons. You can catch it over on News Radio KKOB. It is being streamed. It's got to pay for it. Jack Jones Hoops Fest trying to get some money and pay for these teams to come in and play over the weekend. Lobo women held on 1-point victory over New Mexico State, 65-64 yesterday in the Pit. 13 lead changes, 10 ties in that game. It was a big second half for the Aggies. Lobos had a 9-point halftime lead. Jody Adams has reignited this rivalry that has been dominated by the Lobo women as they split the series. Some time off for UNM, and then next week, Lobo women will be in Tampa for a tournament, back-to-back days. Little MTE in Tampa, Florida, as they'll play Mississippi State and Old Dominion. Coming up next week. There's a lot going on in the basketball world. JJ Buck Gamery here on 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This is Boomer Science with the CBS.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Here at Clark's Pets, we understand your pets. We take meticulous time to find out more about them. Dig deep into their world to understand their needs. We do research for knowledge of each pet, so you can trust Clark's Pets to provide you the best products and service for your pets, because we work hard to understand all of their needs. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Everguard Roofing and Solar. For nearly 20 years, Everguard Roofing and Solar has been working with New Mexicans to enhance their homes and businesses. For all your roofing and solar needs in New Mexico, call 505-821-9543.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob.
Couple big time stories in college coaching. College football, Mississippi State head football coach Mike Leach remains in critical condition at the University of Mississippi Medical Center. He was taken in yesterday. It's one of those things on social media. You see a bunch of posts about Mike Leach, a bunch of photos. Oh my goodness, what's going on? So he suffered a serious medical incident. So he's in the hospital. Former Lobo Zach Arnett, the team's defensive coordinator, has been tabbed the interim coach as they get ready for their bowl game. They play January 1st against Illinois in a bowl game. And then one of the best basketball teams in the country, Texas, their head coach, Chris Beard, was arrested Monday morning on a felony domestic violence charge. He's currently in custody. Beard was arrested by police in Austin and booked at 4:18 on a third-degree charge of assault of a family household member, impede breathe circulation, or as they call that, strangulation. A cool statement was released from the University of Texas saying, quote, the university is aware of the situation regarding Chris Beard. We're continuing to gather information, monitoring the legal process. This second-ranked team in the AP poll, they're 7-1, best start in quite some time, and Texas is scheduled to play Rice tonight. And I pretty much assume your head coach is not going to be there because he got arrested in the morning.
It's terrible.
So two different stories for big-time college coaches this morning. It's opening drive, 95.9 FM, AM 610, The Sports Animal, JJ Buck, A. Marie, Monday Night Football.
Oh,
It's
boy.
The Patriots. It's the Cardinals in Arizona. And there's a little something there because the Patriots are still in playoff contention.
They can make a push.
They're 6-6. They're 2.5-point favorites over the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
One of the things we'll have to do this week, we'll have to rank our disappointments. There's been a lot.
Totally. All right, so I'm making notes. Buy, sell, and then rank disappointments. Because Kyler Murray is definitely on the top of my disappointments.
Kyler Murray.
And not just for my fantasy football league,
Raiders,
JJ.
Broncos.
He's a brat.
We're gonna have to go through some of these. The Buccaneers, Tom Brady.
Yeah, okay. Ring
We'll
disappointment.
have to talk
I
about
like
the
this. I like this.
disappointments.
I like this. Okay.
This NFL season. You liken the Patriots tonight, 2.5 point favorites at Arizona.
Yeah. The basic better in me does not like the 2 points.
Taking the Cardinals?
I might take the Cardinals.
Cardinals?
Yeah,
They're gonna
it's been a
win.
weird week.
I'll take the 2.5 and New England.
All right.
I think they win by a field goal.
Ooh, I like it.
2017.
All
Type
right.
of game of Monday Night Football. Even with
This weird Cardinals team.
Nuke Hopkins, Hollywood Brown playing together, looks pretty good. So whoever is coaching the Cardinals next season, do we think it's going to be Cliff Kingsbury?
No.
It's got a pretty good starting point.
That should be a disappointments list.
Yeah.
But it's the coaches, because we keep this area over here in the Southwest up to Los Angeles. It's not Sean McVay, Brandon Staley.
Yeah. Brandon Staley's got some time. Prove y'all wrong. He's keeping some receipts. Everyone's keeping receipts this season. That's like the thing to do in the NFL. But the Patriots are a game out of the postseason, y'all. A game out of the wild card standings because of what the LA Chargers did last night to defeat the Miami Dolphins. So Miami is now 8-5. The Chargers are 7-6. The Jets are 7-6. Chargers hold the edge based on the winning percentage in conference games. They're 5-4. But the Patriots are 5-3. The Jets 5-5 in conference football games. So the Patriots win, and they could sneak up into the final spot in the AFC playoffs. And we're going to be heading into week 15 next week.
Oh, JJ. They have the Cardinals, the Raiders, the Bengals, Dolphins, Bills.
So this, for the Patriots,
They can win tonight
must-win
and
game.
next week, but
You get two opportunities.
man, Bengals, Dolphins, Patriots, that's three.
Yeah, the last
very
three
tough.
would be really tough if you're trying to hold on, sneak into the playoffs, be a wild card team. So you got these roadies at Arizona, at Las Vegas, games that the Patriots have to get if they want to somehow, some way get into the playoffs. And they're always just right there. Not talking about the Patriots, Bill Belichick, an offense. Matt Jones been questionable this season. Bailey Zappi had his moments. And here we are talking about the New England Patriots, potentially trying to get into the playoffs. Next 2 weeks, got to have them games for the Patriots because that stretch, Bengals, Dolphins. The Bengals are going to be playing they're sneaking up on Buffalo and KC. They're just a game back. They have the tiebreaker over Kansas City. Like Cincinnati's going to be pushing for that 1 seed.
So the Bengals have the Buccaneers, the Patriots, the Bills, the Ravens.
The Bengals are going to be pushing for that 1 seed. And then the Bills game. So you have a chance.
That's
if you're
gonna be
Cincinnati,
fun.
They'll
That's
have a
gonna
tiebreaker over Kansas City, Buffalo, and be the 1 seed in the playoffs.
That's incredible.
Now, Cincinnati, yesterday, their win over the Browns. I know I said the Browns are one of the losers of the weekend, even though probably none of us were on the Browns. It's just how bad Deshaun Watson has looked. There hasn't even been a moment of, okay, I get it. Deshaun Watson,
He needs
250
to rush for 1 million yards.
There's going to be some rust.
passing.
And it's just looked bad. The offense has looked really bad with Deshaun Watson. It was 23-10 victory for Cincinnati. Finally snapping the 5-game losing streak to the Browns. Burrow was quarterback 4 of those games. But T. Higgins played 1 snap. Tyler Boyd hurt his finger. He's going to be out a couple weeks, 1 to 2 weeks.
Oof.
So T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd out. Joe Burrow, still got Jamar Chase. Got to manage it over a couple weeks. So if they get healthy for that stretch run, that's going to be huge for Cincinnati because that's what makes them so explosive. Samaje Perine, probably going to see a lot more of him as he's still involved, especially as a pass catcher, trying to make up for it. But this is late season NFL, y'all. You got to find a way to adjust. Got to find a way to get it done. Cincinnati did it, even though question marks at wide receiver, but Jamar Chase came back at the perfect time for this offense. And they're going to make a late push at potentially becoming the #1 seed in the AFC playoffs. It's going to be a lot of fun. But we got a great week ahead for you, looking at tomorrow, wrapping up all the NFL stuff. We'll look at buy or sell when it comes to the AFC, NFC playoff teams. Who are we really going to believe in? Got to start looking at some of the disappointments. It's that time. It's set in stone. We know who's disappointing us. We know who let us down this season, but from the coaches to the teams to the players, it's big time. Of course, react to global basketball. Late night in Las Vegas. Does this dude understand our clock? Jeff Symbieta, you're on the opening.
No, dude, I don't understand the clock. I just got out of KRQE on New Mexico living, and I was worried about A. Marie and making sure she's okay after that. Well, they were underdogs.
Yeah, kneecap.
You okay?
I think she's hanging in there, but man, the Lions. Jeff, we had a pinch hit for you with NFL.
You get
winners.
Baker Mayfield for 1 week, and then you come chirping in here.
Lions were my number one
All
winner
right,
of the weekend.
you know what?
Two drives.
I appreciate you, though. I appreciate you care.
You all right? I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't understand. I still don't understand.
I'm not worried.
Nor should you be.
Get the
Nor
offensive
should you be.
healthy.
All right, who
Figure
are
out the secondary.
were they in the top 3 losers today, though?
No.
They were not.
The Lions were the biggest winners.
The Lions were the biggest winners. The losers, Raiders, of course, can't forget about that. Tennessee, and then I had to have a Deshaun Watson take in there as a loser. So that was what we did.
Yeah, no, that's fair. All right, who are the winners?
Detroit, Carolina, and I did an honorable mention Philadelphia and San Francisco for the domination.
That's fair. I'm down with that. Yeah, those are good. I thought the Chargers one was pretty big, too.
That was. Brandon Staley, the Chargers not charging. All right, Jeff. Have a good week. We'll talk to you, man.
All right, go. Yeah, see ya.
Jeff Symbieta. New Mexico Bowl, 5:30 Saturday, BYU, SMU. A. Marie, fantastic stuff. We've got Jim Rome coming up next. Colin Cowherd, 2 men on, leading up to Monday Night Football. Metal World, peace and love, everyone. Have a day.
I'm attorney Kevin Rowe.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports.